It's done. Take it back. Alright, Salerno. There's about 1 month left. Or no, 2 months. About 2 more months left in their siege. But we'll get there in time. Or we should. We're cutting it kind of close. Yeah, a month left. Cutting it very close. Alright, hey everybody, Joe here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, the Roman Revival campaign. In the last part, our boy Anakin over here came of age, and we had 2 kids with our wife, Sophia, and 1 daughter, 1 son, and our current player heir is Kyle Katarn. He is quick. Now, most of last week's episode, we did a lot of realm management with a little bit of wars. So my goal now is to kind of fill out the Kingdom of Sicily and become King of Sicily, because eventually we're going to want to have some dukes underneath of us, because we currently have 2 duchy titles within our realm now, and we've got at least 4 or 5 duchies within Sicily alone. So we're going to want to really start pushing up north into Italy to get that kingdom title. Let's start looking in at Capua. Now we can press Dax claim for Salerno. So we've got that in our back pocket. And since we don't have any claims for Benevento, we can go ahead and fabricate claims over there. And also, this guy in lease he answers directly to the Basilius, so we can try and find a way. Well, we don't have to, because I'm sure once we get the Kingdom of Sicily, the Basilius will transfer that vassalage over to us. So, since our biggest competitor is going to be Capua over here, and he has an alliance with this lady over here, she's got massive amounts of land. In fact, she's got most of his land. He's also allied to this guy. Yeah, most of his strength is going to come from this lady over here. Just going to refresh my memory. How many allies do we have? So we've got 900 from this duke. And from Duke Iones, that's another almost 2,000. At max, we can have about 2,500 men. Yeah, let's just hang out and wait for our troops to replenish. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit unpause, because I didn't realize that I didn't unpause it. And it shouldn't take too long for our military strength to recover, because we're already at 2,000. Alright, let's see. So we can increase Dax taxes, but I don't know. That's guaranteed to give me stress, because we're not getting too much out of him. But you know what? Let's try and persuade him. We have a 90% chance of increasing his feudal taxes. All right, and we were successful, and no stress. Rose Tico is 6 years old. She is a pensive child, so she could be either a steward or a learning character. They're even, so let's go with stewardship, and I'll educate her. And it looks like my wife is pregnant again. This time I hope it's a daughter. Or if not, a genius son. Looks like Constantinos just passed away, and I inherited a new count over in Bulgaria-ish kind of area. So let's go ahead and, well, we have a hook on him, so we could change his feudal contract if we really wanted to. No. Let's not do that, because we're not going to be getting a lot of money out of him anyway. He's just got 1 county. He has a couple claims on my lands, but otherwise it's nothing that I don't have to worry about. But we are at about full strength. We're just maybe 50 men under. So let's go ahead and try and make a play for Salerno, because we are similar in strength. So long as we invite our allies. So we're going to invite Chaldia and Moesia to our war. Move the rally point over to the top of Cosenza, and we'll go ahead and attack Salerno. Looks like Capua has sent an army down to Reggio Calabria to siege it out. It'll take them about 5 months to siege down, but we are up in Salerno, 7 months. Not too big a deal, we could always just take it back. About 2 more months until Reggio Calabria falls. And 6 months for us. We could assault the fort, but is that something that I want to do at this point? I don't think so. I don't want to risk losing all those troops, or most of my troops, just to beat them when I could take it back. Our allies are arriving in Salerno. About 5,000 men at our disposal. Looks like we had a son, and yeah, he's a genius. Okay, so good son, good name. Let's go ahead and name him, not after Anakin. Let's go ahead and name him Luke. So the Capuan forces have moved into Messenia. That shouldn't take them that long. Yeah, only 3 months. So let's just go ahead and march down to Messenia. We're gonna have to forget about sieging down Reggio Calabria for a little while. What's this? They want white peace? No, we're not gonna take white peace, especially considering the fact that we will easily be able to beat them. We're gonna suffer a little bit from... Oh no, they're trying to run away. They know they're gonna lose. Because we're gonna have the river crossing penalty, but... And they're gonna be defending a mountain, but we'll have the defender's advantage. Watching this battle. We're losing a bit of men, and the advantage is to them, but we just completely outnumbered them. They couldn't hold forever. Alright. And certainly not without losses. Significant losses. In fact, let's see, we've lost 1,000 men in that battle. 1,000 men. Well worth spent, because now we can go ahead, reclaim Reggio Calabria, and then march up towards their capital. But first we'll go ahead and take Napoli, and then move on to Capua itself. It looks like Kyle Katarn is charming, so he could either be a diplomat or an intrigue character. And a new Basilius. So the Capuans are trying to take back Salerno. They have about 5 months to take that, while we are taking Reggio Calabria in 2 months, so we'll be able to finish up this siege and then head up to Salerno and take out their army again. It also looks like one of our allies are sieging out another county. That's fine. Whatever gets us more war score, eh? In fact, 15 more days and we'll be able to finish off the siege with Reggio Calabria. It's done, taken back. Alright, Salerno. There's about 1 month left. Or no, 2 months. About 2 more months left in their siege. But we'll get there in time. Or we should. We're cutting it kind of close. Yeah, a month left. Cutting it very close. And... yeah, we made it. Okay, so reinforcements are coming in. And much easier of a battle this time around. Yep, free money. Alright, we are the Chancellor of the new Basilius, and we're heading off to Napoli. And while we do that, let's check out our victory screen here. Oh, hey. Finished on my birthday. Wow. Alright. Go ahead and take War Profiteer. A little bit extra gold while we're at war. Now the siege of Napoli is going to take about 7 months, so we're going to be here a while. So it's good that our allies are going and chasing down the enemy forces. Yep, our allies are just cleaning up shop. Cap was moving back into Salerno. But we have less than 2 months before we finish out the siege, and they have 6 months. They don't have the men to be able to effectively siege as well as they were at the beginning of this war. In fact, if we take Napoli, that just might be enough to push us over the edge, because we're at 98% war score now, so let's see what happens in the next 10 days. In fact, I was right. Now, before we go ahead and sue for peace, let's see, who are you again? I don't remember who you are. Prison for 14 months. I don't know who you are. So, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, let's sue for peace, enforce our demands. And there we go. We have Salerno. Our realm is getting larger by the day. In fact, I can already create the Kingdom of Sicily. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. So now, I am Despot Anakin of Sicily. Awesome. Moving up in the world. Let's see if the Basilius gives us lease over here. So now that we are king, we don't have to worry about our duchies passing outside of our realm. The only time that we would have to worry about that is if we ever took on a second kingdom title. And it looks like the Basilius is giving me lease. Alright. Sweet. And the Byzantine Empire is starting to fill out a little bit here. It's part of our... No, that's Upper Silesia. Never mind. It was just very closely colored. So yeah, we're filling in pretty good. Alright, awesome. And 4 more months until Malta comes through, but I don't know if I'm going to actually take it. I might as well, since I spent all the time to fabricate the claim. Well, we'll see how much it costs first. Then we'll go from there. I'm going to start fabricating claims on Benevento over here, specifically on the county of Benevento. So we share a border with them now, since we've taken Salerno. And it looks like my wife is pregnant again. This time, seriously. Have a girl. Don't want to overcomplicate the succession too much. Rose can be sadistic. I don't mind that. Because I just don't want her being ambitious. And it's only 87 gold, so let's go for it. Now, Greedo. Greedo, 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 Greedo. I would like Malta back, please. 3% chance of accepting. That would likely kick off the war to install Java to the Duchy of Sicily, but they don't quite have the military power to take me on, because it's Viscount up here and then Greedo, so Java has nothing to do with it. So yeah, let's go ahead. Since I don't like you and you don't like me, you're a great diplomat. Actually, yeah, he's a great diplomat. I don't know if I want him. Okay, well, let's start by going ahead and converting Salerno. I don't have to worry about putting control on it. It's not my direct controlled county or whatever, but we can go ahead and convert the faith. So, 6 years. You know what? How old is Greedo? He's 48. That claim isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Because I'm 30. I'm probably not... Well, hopefully I'm not going anywhere anytime soon either. So, we'll just see how things play out. So yes, 7 years for Salerno to convert to Greek, and 6 years for Salerno to convert to Orthodox. So let's just go ahead and just chill out for a bit. I'm just gonna go on 5 times speed. Alright, so Dorotheos, who were you? What job did you do? I don't know. But this guy over here, Isidoros of Lys, wanted to be steward, and that is totally fine because he's an excellent steward. He's gonna convert Salerno over to Greek within 3 years, so that's totally fine. He can't be fired from the council because he used a favor on me. But hey, that's fine. Absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all. The one time that a counselor uses a favor to get on the council, and I am okay with it. Sardinia is getting pretty strong. And Burgundy, what kind of strength do they have? 2,005. Yeah, almost 20. Yeah. So they're pretty strong. Aquitaine is Aquitaine. France is France. Oh, good. It's a daughter. Okay. So, let's just see. She's albino and intelligent. So, probably not going to be a terrible character. So let's go ahead and name her after... Let's name her Winter after Leia's friend from the Grand Admiral Thrawn series of books. So yeah, Winter. It also fits because she's albino. Pale as the snow. I'm gonna take 2 more stewardship perks, and then I'm gonna swap over to a different lifestyle focus. I'm thinking of going over to the August tree over here in diplomacy and just try and get as much prestige as I can. Because I'm going to need it because I don't know if I'm going to want Kyle to succeed me, and I might want to think about disinheriting him so Luke can become my successor, because he's just clearly he's better. He has better stats all around as far as I think. Yeah, so he's 2 years younger than Kyle, and he's better than him in every way. Every single way he's better. That's not to say that Kyle won't get land. He certainly will. I'll make sure that I give it to him so that he doesn't become a thorn in my side. But I'm probably going to end up disinheriting him. And also, look at that. 12.8 gold a month. That's pretty good. Right. New commander. What are you about? 24 prowess, 18 martial. You are a forder and a legendary blade master. All right. Very well. In fact, he'd be slightly better than Daniel as a marshal, but not by much, so it's not necessarily worth it. Stewardship perk. We're going to take that one for extra 10% vassal tax contribution, and then we'll take detailed ledgers and then swap over to diplomacy focus. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't think I need to wait, because I can seize Benevento. Oh, that makes things so much easier since we have cast a spell I know. Oh yeah, let's do that, because they don't have that much strength in their allies either. In fact, yeah, I don't need my allies for this one unless he brings in some random other ally that he pulls out of his ass. So let's go ahead, move the rally point up to Salerno, raise the troops. Yep, so he's bringing in... He brought in Capua. But Capua has, like, no men after that war. So we are gonna... Yep, we've met here in Venosa, and it's just going to be a complete walkover. Hopefully we capture him to make it a quick war. Did we get any prisoners? No, no prisoners. No luck this time. But we can march over to Benevento and start sieging that down. Their forces are probably going to start moving in. Oh, looks like we're in the middle of another battle over here again with their Duke. Any combatants captured? Yes. So we've captured a couple of commanders. Oh, an account. How much are you worth? 50 gold. Only has 36. We can wait. All right. So yeah, let's just go ahead and siege down Benevento. That's their capital too. So we can capture some of his family members, and they'll be worth pretty decent money. They're trying to siege down Rossano. It'll take about 7 months for that to happen. 6 months for Benevento. So we'll be cutting it kind of close. They might even take Rossano. I'm being called to war by who? This ally. Chaldea. Yeah. It is a defensive war, so yeah, I'll accept that, and I'll help you out when I can. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. And they've held us off for just a little bit longer, but it wasn't worth it. Being called to war again. From Moesia, sure, why not? Oh, looks like that count is gone. He might have died. Oh well. Let's continue the siege, and it looks like they've also stopped sieging down Rossano, so it's back to 8 months for the siege. So we'll be able to easily finish off Benevento and then head down to Rossano to take them out. Rose Tico has been asking me for a sewing kit. Does she get a sewing kit? Should I make her trusting? Wait, what is she going to be? She's going to be a steward. Make her content or make her fickle. Fickle would be good for a stewardship character. No, it wouldn't. It would be the opposite of good. Well, she's already trusting. And we could make her content. She can stay trusting. That's fine. Alright, well, we won one of those wars. I didn't help out, but we won. And we've actually captured the Duke of Benevento. What are you worth? Actually captured a lot of people. Let's see, what are you worth? Nothing. You're worth 100. Let's take that. We captured basically his entire family, including him. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start selling people, make some money. You are worth 10 gold. Sure, why not? He would not accept it. And who are you? You're just some random old lady. Okay. You just give me a weak hook. And you are worth 100, but you only have 5. Alright. Nah. Go ahead. Enforce our demands. So be it. You now answer to me, don't you? Yes, you do. Obviously, he's none too pleased with me. But I don't have to necessarily worry about him too much. Definitely could be a good spy master, but I don't want him to be my spy master. Well, he's not even better than Biggs anyway. So, let's just keep him right where he is. Kyle is now old enough to have a teacher. So let's see, he could either be a good diplomacy or intrigue character. His diplomacy is better, so let's keep him over there on diplomacy, and I would make a good teacher for him. And obviously, once Luke is old enough, we'll want to educate him instead of Rose. I am traveling up to Wallachia. So let's go ahead and just send our troops to Moesia. That's a really weird route, but okay. Oh. But in the meantime, I can still educate Rose and whatnot. So checking back in on our prisoners. Maria, she is Waldesian. She's the wrong faith, and she's also considered hostile. So let's go ahead, kill her. Who are you? The lady who can give me a... No, she's worth 10 gold now. Awesome. You're worth 10 gold. You're worth 10 gold. So let's just wait for Benevento to get some money so we can get 30 gold out of them. Hopefully. Yeah, this Kingdom of Brescia is gonna be a thorn in my side, isn't it? 5,000 men already. Also, I just remembered, now that I'm a king, I can have an extra men-at-arms. Let's go ahead and take some pikemen. Because we've got bowmen, we've got armored footmen, we've got some light horsemen. In fact, we can, once this war is over, if we have enough money, let's also upgrade the sizes of our men-at-arms, because that's just more troops to add to our total. We'll be able to stay a little bit more competitive with the other kings around here. So Wallachia is sieging down Nicopolis. They have 2 months left. We'll be able to get there in time and fend them off. In fact, it looks like Moesia has finished sieging down the war goal, and they're gonna come in and reinforce. And they're actually trying to run away. We'll probably win this battle. We'll actually win it decisively. And they won't be able to get away. Moesia was fast enough, and we're coming in to reinforce, and it's just a complete and total walkover. Didn't really lose that many men. In fact, yeah, they've lost 1,000 where we only lost a couple hundred. I'm gonna go ahead and go up to this county over here to start sieging it down. And we're at a 50% war score already. So we can take this one out, and then we can go here to Targovishte. Okay, we'll go up there, and then if we need to, we'll go up to the capital. About 2 more months left on our siege. Can I get any money out of any of you? No, I can't. You know what? Demand conversion. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start demanding conversion. What's going on? Yeah, turn a quick profit. Let's just, yeah, demand conversion. Characters. Gonna march up to Targovishte. And then Campulum. My vassal is injured. Nothing that can be done. Hectorios. Alright, yeah, sure. Another knight, another commander can't hurt. We got 5 months left on our siege. Targovishte. And their siege of Buzau will be about 6 months as well. Oh, we've got a Ruhr kid here. They are the wrong religion. Well, I don't really have much of a use for you. Sorry, but it would be cool to have a Ruhr kid in our court, but they're probably just some rando. Looks like they are trying to take back They're trying to take back the war goal. They have 9 months to finish the siege, whereas we have a month and a half. So we'll finish up our siege and then head over to the war goal to chase them off or have a battle. Right, Duke Ionis's favor has on me has expired. And hey, 100% war score. Let's see, are you worth anything? 10 gold. 10 gold is 10 gold. Yeah. And our armies, and we have peace. Our realm. Let's see, did my... No. My truce did not expire just yet, but soon. Soon, soon, soon. And Luke is now officially 6 years old. The day after his birthday. So let's go ahead. Ooh, do we want him to be a diplomat or an intrigue character? Well, I don't like playing as intrigue characters because I'm not good. Let's go ahead and make him a diplomat as well. Let's find Rose, the new guardian, because she's going to be a stewardship character. Let's have Patriarch Corellios, educator, and then we can educate Luke ourselves. We are Greek in Salerno, so let's move over to Benevento and make that Greek. 4 years, and 4 years in Benevento will be Greek, and in 18 months, Salerno will be Orthodox. Also, like I said, let's go ahead and increase the size of our men-at-arms. Just max everybody out if we can. No, we can't. We're out of gold. Alright. Our profits will dip down a bit while we are training those men up. But it won't take too long. We're also going to probably run into trouble with this duchy up here in Spoleto. And just checking in at Sardinia, they're not terrible. And we've got our last stewardship focus perk, so let's go ahead and swap over to diplomacy focus. And we'll take the majesty focus. So, increased diplomacy, more prestige a month. And since we are a charismatic negotiator, and since we're a great eminence, we're earning a little bit more lifestyle experience there. When does our truce with Capua expire? It expires the 15th of September this year. So we can go ahead and just eat up Capua as well. Might make Benevento and Capua a little bit restless, but I don't see how I would have too big of an issue dealing with them, especially considering I've taken them out twice now on 2 separate occasions. Can no longer convert Salerno over to Orthodoxy? Oh, it's because it's finished. So you know what? Let's move on to the next one. Alright, Benevento. 5 years till you are the right religion. Sophia is pregnant again. Hopefully another daughter. Oh no. Biggs has passed away at the ripe age of 59. That's relatively young, but I guess 59 is old age in... No, he died of mysterious circumstances. Okay. Well, he was my spy master. Who can we use to replace you? Well, definitely don't want it to be the Duke of Benevento, because then he'll try and kill me. Let's see about you. You're not bad. How much would you cost? Oh, no, you're too expensive. And you're even more expensive. So then let's sort by intrigue. You know what? This guy likes me well enough, and he's decent, so let's just keep him until we can find someone better. Rest in peace, Biggs. Alright, Kyle can either become zealous, brave, or calm. We will make him... well, let's first check. He is a diplomat character. Zealous is extra martial and piety. Brave would be extra martial prowess, attraction, and vassal opinion. And calm would be plus diplomacy, intrigue, and stress loss. You know what? Yeah, let's go with calm. Make him calm. That way he's a little bit better at diplomacy. In fact, he just very well may be the next diplomat after Greedo finally kicks the bucket. You know what? I don't want what happened with Obi-Wan to happen with Anakin. So I'm going to have my spy master go to Benevento to search for secrets, because Benevento is a pretty decent spy master. And I wouldn't put it past him since he doesn't like me all that much. Oh, good. A daughter. And this girl is intelligent. Alright. Not bad. Let's name you... You know, for a couple of chaste people, they sure are popping out a lot of kids. Let's name you... You know what? I don't think we have a Mara Jade yet, so let's go with Mara Jade. 50 gold from the peasantry. Won't turn my nose up at it. Continue to increase the size of our men-at-arms. So a couple more levels for our pikemen. And we're sitting at, or we will be sitting at almost 4k men. So that's a pretty decent increase just this episode. I'm happy with that. Capua is at war with Benevento now. Are they? No. Then what's happening over here? Oh, it's just... one of his counts is fighting a rebellion. Spy Master has uncovered a secret. Oh, I don't care about that one. He's a non-believer. Alright, let's... keep on going then. I've got a new friend. Yay. Yeah. One of my allies. Of Chaldea. Where is Chaldea? Oh, Chaldea's all the way over here. On the far side of Anatolia. Can never have too many friends. Alright, our first diplomacy lifestyle perk. Let's go ahead with Firm Hand. Because we can float a decent amount of dread. Our base dread is 35 simply because we're sadistic. And with the more characters that we go ahead and execute, the more dread we will have. And with more dread comes more prestige. And we're bringing in 10 prestige a month too. So that's nothing to scoff at either. Right now we are bringing in a good amount of income. Less income than before, simply just because we have more men-at-arms. So that's just the maintenance and upkeep for the men-at-arms. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good. The only thing that we're lacking in right now is our piety, but we can easily get some piety back by going on a pilgrimage. And I've been considering going on a pilgrimage for a while now, so when we have enough money, I think we should go ahead and try doing that and seeing what we can get out of it. Because we can't push for any holy wars without some piety. Rose Tico's educator died. We have a new patriarch. He's alright. He's got 13 learning. Let's go ahead and find a new educator for Rose Tico then. She's 15. She's about to come of age, so it won't really make too much of a difference. So let's just find anyone who's a decent steward. Alright, sure. Get educated by your mother. Rito has created a cadet branch of our family. Contomites Malta. That's fine. Eventually, we're just going to see a lot of cadet branches popping up here and there. So we might as well just call them the Malta branch of House Malta. Okay, cool. Rito Malta. Rose Tico has come of age. Let's see if we can try and get a marriage out of her. She's an average character. Thrifty clerk. Very average stats. As I said, when she was born, she's a disappointment. See if we can get a matrilineal alliance. Let's see, how much do you have to offer? 3,000 men, and you want a matrilineal marriage? He's 50? Alright, sure. I'll take it. Extra 3,000 men. Excellent. For my disappointment of a daughter, that is the best thing she could have ever done. Let's also check in on my other daughters here. Let's see. Winter, she's bossy. Alright. Okay, so bossy is martial or stewardship. And she very well could be a, you know, she's looking like a stewardship character too. But we need to, like, vary our family a little bit. So, I don't know. Let's also take a look at Mara Jade. She is 5, and she doesn't have a childhood trait yet. Oh, no, she's 1. My bad. I don't know why I thought it said she was 5. Oh, Winter's 5. Mara Jade is 1. So, Mara Jade is going to take a while, but we're starting to see where Winter might be going. Oh, right. And our truce with Capua is over. So let's go ahead and press for Capua. He's allied to Benevento, but Benevento is my vassal. So let's go ahead and seize this de jure duchy. Oh, wait. I can do multiple. So Apulia, we can do the rest of Salerno, or we can go for Capua. Let's go for Apulia, since that's the biggest amount of land. Confirm that. So that will go directly to us instead. I believe. I might be wrong, but it might go directly to us. And if there's any... Yeah, so Count of Apulia and Bari is the same guy, so we could always just go ahead and make him the Duke of Apulia and then transfer at least to him. Unless, no, let's go ahead and give it to Isidoros if we can, because he's actually on our council and he's a good steward. Kyle Katarn, we can make him ambitious or sadistic or paranoid. He's gonna be a, well, we don't want him to be ambitious because we're likely to disinherit him. And we also don't necessarily want him to be sadistic, because that will make him more intriguey. Even though his intrigue is 4, well, paranoid isn't ideal either, because that's even more intrigue. Oh, it's not an ideal situation, but let's make him sadistic. So now he has 6 intrigue. And hopefully he doesn't cause any trouble for Luke after we disinherit him. I'm gonna keep him on just in case if anything bad happens with Luke, but I'm kind of hoping it's not gonna happen. Capua is sieging down Benevento. They've breached the walls. 5 months left on that one. Apulia is gonna take 6 months. Actually, it looks like we're kind of neck and neck. a new Iones, you'll still never be quite as good as old Iones. You kind of look like Borat. Very nice. Can I change your name? No, I can't change your name. I wish I had the mod installed to change people's names. I would just rename him Borat. That would be... I might have to have a think about installing that mod where you can rename any character at any time. Because or we could just refer to him as Borat. That'd be cool too. He wasn't a very good character, so we're probably not going to see him pop up all that often anyway. Benevento is going to fall within the month. Alright. Give up on searching for secrets. Clearly we couldn't find any. I mean, he's not the best spy master. Okay, what's up with you, Luke? You are going to be humble. We could also make you deceitful. Would not necessarily be beneficial for a diplomacy character. Or we can make him honest, which would be beneficial to a character, but that would hurt his intrigue, but it would also put him on a level playing field with Kyle. Also, let's call a hunt before I make any kinds of decisions, because I don't want to have a mental break. So, yeah. So now you can see from the tooltip it's saying I gained 38 stress, but not this mental break. So yeah, let's make him honest then. Slightly better at diplomacy. Designate a guardian for winter. She's by default going to be a martial character. Might as well then. And Mirakios, you can be her teacher. We're about to finish up over here in Apulia. Returning invigorated from the hunt. We're losing quite a bit of money in this war. The economy is not quite as good as it used to be since we hired more of those men-at-arms, but that's okay. Eventually, it won't really matter too much, because then we'll just be bringing in hundreds of gold a month when we get big enough. Soon we're gonna have so much money we won't know what to do with it. We've got a new countess over there in Bulgaria. Can change her contract or demand payment. Let's just demand that payment. Be able to get more money out of her later on down the line too. So let's take back Benevento. And then once that's finished, we'll go ahead and snatch up Bari as well. In fact, Capua really has no answer for us. We might inherit this rebellion war going on over here, but I'm not really too concerned about that one. We can also try and get Kyle betrothed off to someone nice. Someone preferably with low intrigue, because he's at 7. Okay, let's see. Let's get you someone with an inheritable trait. This girl over here can get us an alliance on a county, and we'll also sort by age. So that way we can find someone a little bit better age for him. No, this girl, she's Amazonian. Wouldn't get us an alliance, but she's got low intrigue. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And she's got a really good, a really good trait here. Actually, I might want to save her for Luke, because we have a genius and Herculean kid. Yeah, let's go with that. So we'll save Georgia for Luke, and we'll take this Anglo-Saxon chick over here. Slightly better. Oh, she looks like an intriguey character just by the traits that she has. Got wrathful, sadistic, zealous, and she's charming. Ugh. Or we could also go with this girl over here. She's less intriguey. Alright. Yeah, let's go with this girl for Kyle. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and set up that marriage with the Herculean girl. For Luke. There she is. Oh, they're related. How are they related? You are the daughter of Count Zenobios. Zenobios is the son of Theodoros. And this girl. I don't... Unless it's the mother? How are they related? I need to figure this out. Duke of Athens. Alright, and that's going too far back. Who related to Luke? I don't understand. Hang on. Let's check out the dynasty tree. That's not our dynasty. Let's see if we can find her in our dynasty tree. Because it's got to be an obscure, like, relation. Go back a little bit farther. So, Duke Constantinos. I seriously cannot find how they're related. But the game is flagging that they are related. I mean, it's a risk of being inbred. It's not guaranteed. I don't see how they're related anywhere. I have no idea. Alright, so then let's try and find someone else. Because I have no idea how they're related. None at all. I don't want to bring in inbred traits. Not this girl over. So they're not related. And it could bring in the beautiful trait, which would also be pretty good. High chance of children. Same age, or very close. It would get me an alliance, but it's only an alliance of 500 troops. So it's not anything that great. But you know what? It's not a priority. And, you know, someone else could be born soon that would be a more beneficial marriage there. So Kyle's betrothal will come through, but we'll hold off on Luke. Alright, refocusing back onto the war for Apulia. Our siege over here in Benevento will be going on for another 3 months. It looks like they are trying to siege down Cosenza, and it'll take 4 months to finish up with there. Lys is finished. Oh, Isidoros of Lys has finished converting Benevento over to Greek. Awesome. Let's send you over to Foggia. 4 months for that one. It's just annoying that there's a rebellion going on at the exact same time for this exact duchy. Because I'm unofficially needing to fight this war here too. So even if I do end up inheriting the war here with this rebellion, I would have to finish this war first, so let's just go ahead and wrap things up. Also, let's continue to go down the tree. More prestige per knight, so an increase of 2 prestige per knight that we have. And we currently have... check my knights. Oh, yeah, we have 9 knights. So that's an extra 18% prestige. Cap was trying to run away while they've finished sieging down Cosenza. So, but we'll catch them eventually. In fact, yeah, my organizer is leading the army, so we'll easily be able to catch them up. We'll arrive in 10 days. They can't escape. You will never escape. And we'll just trounce them. Easily. So let's go ahead and take back Cosenza. Oh, and it looks like that war might have wrapped up. Okay, that's fine. Still part of Capua, or they still answer to Capua at this moment in time. Being called to war as a defender? Yeah, sure. So 5 more months until we finish up the war, or 5 more months until we finish up the siege over here in Cosenza. They don't have enough men to start sieging anything down, so it's just playing the waiting game at this point. We've also finally have enough dynasty points to unlock our first dynasty legacy. Now, I've been putting a lot of thought into this, and usually what I do is I go down the blood tree here just to get better congenital traits. So what I think I'm gonna do is, yeah, I think, because the bigger we get and the more of our dynasty has more titles, the more legacy points we'll have for our family, the faster we'll be able to unlock stuff. And the more characters that we have coming out with good congenital traits, the more likely I will be to grant them land underneath me. But I could also increase fertility to ensure that I'm getting more children. But you know what? No. Like I said, I did give this a lot of thought. I'm just kind of like running through the options right now. So we could have extra prowess with slightly better knight effectiveness. We could have just increase in +5 popular opinion. We could have plus 20% dread gain, which would be good for Anakin right now, especially since we kind of want him to be a dreadful character. Better chance of getting good congenital traits and 30% chance of new congenital traits. We could also have better guests, and courtiers and guests have 10 more opinion of us. Marriage acceptance +30, that's okay. That could be like later down the line, because that's just more prestige and whatnot. And then increase fertility by 10%. Again, something that would be a little bit more beneficial down the line, but then we could also start taking care of our, our family a little bit better with, dynasty opinion +5 is okay. Personal scheme success chance against dynasty members, no, I like that one though. The graceful aging, no prowess loss, and increased skills with age. That is definitely one of those that we're gonna probably take near the mid game, but we can't take that until we've taken these 4 ahead of it. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go ahead with the tried and true noble veins. Increased chance of congenital traits. That'll just be good for Luke when he is starting to have children. So, and that affects everyone a part of our dynasty, whether they've created a cadet branch or not. Okay. Gonna finish out this siege here with Cosenza. 3 more months to go. And you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt to pick up the speed a little bit. So let's go to 4 times speed. And it looks like Capua's got about another 400 men coming in. It's not going to make a big difference. We're officially in debt, by the way. Let's go ahead, march back up to Apulia. Try and take that back. Take Apulia and Bari, and that should be enough to finish up this war here, even if they take a couple of our counties. And if they do take some counties, it's just going to be a dance to try and get it back. So 7 months, 9 months, we'll be able to take Apulia before them. Then we'll march over to Benevento, kick them out, and then head over to Bari. Go 5 times speed. Sophia's pregnant. right? Also being called to war as a defender, so sure. It's against a peasant uprising, so it won't last very long. I don't know why they brought me in anyway. Dude. Dude, that's your cousin. That's your cousin. Gross. Oh, and we're gonna be stressed unless we let him be stubborn. But dude, that's your cousin. Gross. Alright, I don't wanna... But then again, first level of stress is just fertility loss. I don't know if it's... Then again, I don't know if I want to risk taking on... Do I want to risk taking on a stress trait? Hopefully... Because it's a big roll of the dice. I could become a drunkard, I could become a flagellant, but then again, I could also become athletic and a jogger and or a journaler. It's just... What does stubborn do? Stubborn makes you have more stewardship and is a small health boost. Fine. That's gross, dude. Real gross, because that's your cousin. Another call to war. Fine, whatever. Just pile them on me. You're probably not coming. Because I've got problems of my own over here. I've got to finish up my war here. Back to 5 times speed. Another one? Sure, why not? Bring them on. It's okay. I won't come, though. That's a lot of wars that I'm not going to show up to. So I'm occupied. Hold up. 20 days? How did you catch up? I guess it's because you breached the walls and had some good dice rolls over there. Lucky duckies. Yeah, they finished it up. Let's try and head them off. No, come on. Yeah, head them off over here. We'll probably likely catch them. Yeah. Just totally easily beating them out. And, okay, so Luke. I'm willing to take a stress perk or a stress trait for Luke. So let's take a look at what this is. So he's going to be compassionate. The total opposite of me. We could make him arrogant or callous. You know what? No. We need to play as a good boy. We've been a bad boy for a while. Let's make Luke a good boy. Luke's gonna be a good boy. It's gonna be harder to get, you know, claims and fabricated and whatnot as a good boy. But I kind of like the idea of Luke being a good boy. We've also completely destroyed their entire army. We stack wiped them. That is awesome. But they can't even... They cannot stop me. Awesome, everyone gives me money. Could be tyrant and take more, or I could say I cannot accept and gain. No, we need the money. I'll take it. And let's just go ahead down to Bari, since Benevento can wait. Also, we captured a prisoner, worth 25 gold. Sure, we'll take that as well. My mother has been taken prisoner. Good, another daughter. I'm also Oh, she's a genius too. Okay. I mean, they're like 11 years apart, but let's go with Leia then. Cause she's good. She's a good character. Let's go with it. We've got Luke, who's a genius. We've got Leia, who's a genius. All right, awesome. We now officially have a Princess Leia. Awesome. All right. Also, hope everything's okay over there, Mom. I hope you're doing okay. Ooh, Someone's trying to kill my guest. Somehow. I honestly cannot be bothered. Alright, let's finish up this war. Come on. 6 more months. We'll finish it up. And then we'll probably wrap things up from there. Cool. Another diplomacy perk. Let's go with... You know what? Yeah. Groomed to rule. Because that's actually pretty good for our children. And all of my children who are being taught right now are gaining traits. Or they're at least gaining some skills here. So let's check them out one by one. Rose Tico gained 3 stewardship. Awesome. Good for her. So actually, yeah, let's take a look at that. That pushed her stewardship up to 10. So about as good as that'll ever be for her. They haven't had children yet. Whatever. Not really expected her to have children, to be honest. Kyle. Let's see. Kyle gained 3 more diplomacy, so that's good for him. Alright, awesome. Some diplomacy for Luke as well. 2 diplomacy, pushing him up to 16. He's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, the stewardship could be a little bit better, but I'll take 8. Because, as you can see up there by my domain limit, I've got a lot of room on myself, and I've got 16 diplomacy, and I've just not been picking up my own personal domain. Winter gained 2 martial, pushing her up to 9, and then Mara Jade gained some extra diplomacy, 3, pushing her up to 5. Awesome. She's either going to become a diplomat or a learning character, but likely because she earned diplomacy points, it'll probably likely make her a diplomacy character. Let's go ahead and finish up this siege in Bari. 5 months. Go 5 times speed. Probably got some more mercenaries over there, or that's probably just his natural levies that have just recovered. He's going to try and take back Apulia because he can see that we're about to take Bari, but not happening. No prisoners. Let's end it. Force our demands. So be it. What did we get? We got Apulia and Bari and some bishoprics. Cool. Oh, and they're directly ours. Cool. All right. You know what? I'll say that's enough for now. So, in the next part, we're going to just continue to push up Italy. We're probably going to try to help out with one of these wars. This one over here, not looking so hot with 96% against our favor. And this one will probably be wrapped up to the whatever of Croatia. Yeah, that'll be wrapped up pretty quickly. Same with this one, so we'll probably either jump in on the peasant uprising, which I'm really surprised that they're having that much trouble with them. And then maybe even the Moesian claim for that duchy too. So, with that, if you like what you saw, absolutely hit that like button. It helps out the channel. If you disliked it, why are you here? And go ahead and hit the dislike button if you feel like you disliked it. If you want to see more from me, if you like me that much and you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. I don't care if you subscribe or not. That's not what I'm really about, but hey, whatever. And, you know, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.